Alright, Orit, how are you feeling? You're about to cross over?
A little bit nervous, but I've got the expert here right next to me to guide me through, so hopefully it all goes smoothly.
Who chose this route? That's all right, we'll call this one a warm-up.
Yeah.
G'day guys, welcome back to another episode of Think4x4. This is our 4th episode so far.
We got the cruiser packed to the 9, half of James' toiletries and about a 10-man tent for one person. We've got a fair bit of hiking in store for us and a couple of tracks before we make camp. Hopefully it's before dark.
I really hope it's before dark, guys. We want to get a bit of a video of our setup tonight because we've got a heap of stuff for only one night trip. It's ridiculous, but we're super excited. Hopefully we see you and the sun's still up.
Coming from Mansfield, we'll enter into Sheepyard Flat. From there, we'll traverse as far east as we can, given the tracks are seasonally closed. We'll head to Refrigerator Gap, we'll have a bit of a bite to eat, and then hike up to the Bluff. From there, we can't go any further east, so we're going to head directly south on this 4-wheel drive track, negotiate a couple of creek crossings here. From there, we'll keep going south until we make camp all the way down here in the lower saddle. From there, the next day, we will move along Mount Sunday Road, check out the helipad up here, and then follow the track all the way around and out towards Jamison. Hopefully 3/4 of the way up this hiking track to the Bluff Lookout. We're just waiting for James to walk up.
We just passed a sign. We said we're a third of the way there.
Are we actually?
Yeah, how good is that?
I'm not back. I don't care. Nah, I actually hate hiking. Oh, that was worth it. Saw this view about half an hour ago climbing up.
There would normally be a really scenic view here, but it's very foggy and it's very cold and very windy. See how we end up tonight. We've only got the one vehicle as part of our convoy. There's a few things we have to be sort of careful of, especially when you're part of a one vehicle convoy.
Yeah, so apart from being just generally a bit more cautious, sort of don't go down anything that you can't come back up, especially by yourself.
Yep.
While I was packing the car, I went through and I packed just a bit of extra everything, extra tools, first aid kit, like all that sort of stuff. Made sure all my recovery gear's there, the winch is working, because I don't know what these tracks are like. I haven't really been where we're going tonight. I know there's going to be a couple of river crossings, no idea how deep it is.
Yeah, so we have to hit a 4-wheel drive track before we get to camp, so it would have been nice to sort of set up while there's a little bit of light left. I think it's something like, what is it, 4:15. So I think by the time we finish the 4-wheel drive track, it will be dark. But not what we wanted, but that's all right. Let's see how we go.
So we change gears and then I accelerate. And
Yep,
I
but
take my
first
foot
of
off
all, we'll put the car in gear. So go into number 1. That's all the way across to me and then up. Beautiful. All right, now handbrake off. Cool. So I park the car somewhere where it won't roll.
Okay.
All right, so what you have to do is a little bit of accelerator, just get above the 1, so the needle goes above the 1, and then slowly
take my foot off the clutch.
take your foot off the clutch. You'll feel it bite. Oh, hang on, stop. So just bring it up to 1, and that's it. Now just slowly with the left foot, come off. Slowly. Keep going, go. Off. Well done.
Got it. Whew, and we're driving.
And we are rolling. Look at that. We're gonna go down there. Wide. Into the bank.
A little bit nervous, but I've got the expert here right next to me to guide me through, so hopefully it all goes smoothly.
What do you need to do to get over this crossing?
You talk me? You know, you just put the clutch in, you change gears, and you accelerate through.
The good thing about this one is it's not that deep. We'll just go first low and the car will chug through by itself. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Straight wheels. Alright, you're gonna have to go. Go, go, go. Go. Not too much, not too much. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't stop, bit of left, bit of right, bit of left, left, left and right. Yep, yep. Almost, almost. Alright, stop, stop, stop. Bash reverse. Either way, either way. Is my door under?
Maybe the back a little bit.
No, that's good. We're in a really good spot. Who chose this route? It looks alright actually. Try a second. Reverse. Alright. Admit defeat. Alright, Dane.
Ben's just chilling on the bonnet. I don't really still understand how to drive manual yet, so I don't know why we're not stalled right now.
So we were going to get to camp before dark. That's all right, we'll call this one a warm-up. Right, 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 right.
Right?
Keep going, don't stop.
Bit of left
On the gas,
tyre.
on the gas. Lockie's yell. Left, 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 left. That's it, good, good.
Stop!
Stop there.
Stop!
Good stop. All aboard.
We did it! Woohoo!
I'll bring the rope in.
I'll tuck this in the back because you might need it for the next bit.
Yeah, good, good.
Perfect.
Stop here. We better pick him up.
I take it you might want to lift at this point. How was your trip? If he's not mad, are you really trying? What do you reckon?
What's that?
Could you see any big boulders in there?
Yeah, there's a couple of big
Is
fellas.
there?
Probably
Yeah,
go.
lovely. I'll put it on full lock on the steering. We'll just smack it.
And then you'll be the one doing the CVs.
Yeah, bit of grease.
Big
Perfect.
grease, no worries. This is probably a first gear one.
Yeah, I reckon that's what I was going to suggest.
Who's you going to suggest? You
30
got
years of forward driving experience between us, guys.
those things on?
Yep, both on.
Alright, yep.
Any
Let's
last
roll.
words, guys? What do you reckon?
I'd say
Soft.
go in a little bit to the left.
Yep. Boy.
That's
Left
it.
here?
Yep, go. Good. Easy, easy, easy. That was a bit deeper than I thought. Wow, good climb.
Well done,
Woohoo!
Wow, good job.
That was a wicked climb.
Well, the next camp is quite a way.
Is it?
Like we're here, we've just crossed over the river. We've got to go all the way along, and that's where I wanted to camp.
How long have we gone so far?
So what Orit drove was from there to there. So we need to do pretty much what Orit drove, maybe a fraction extra.
Guys, I reckon we go for it.
Yeah, man. Drop third. Go on.
Yeah, me too.
Be famous last words here. We got hair and makeup, guys, as well, please. We on?
I'll tell you a special trick, right? Lots of people don't think about this, but if you're on a tight budget like me, it's going to save you a few bucks down the road. So, if you're buying a product, especially like a light, the last thing you want to be doing is ripping open the packaging and then not being able to return it. So, everything you see here is going to be returned at some point. So, it's all about keeping your receipts and keeping the products in the best condition possible. With this particular light, you can see here, it's got a nice hanging hook, which is what they'd use in the store. Lights on. I'm just hanging that just from the ceiling. I'm going to get in there. Just like that. See? So, works for me, and I'll be returning that on Monday. Perfect.
There's a few components to tonight's meal. We've got the fire going, thankfully, because a lot of what we plan to make relied on that. So we've got some sweet potatoes in here. Gonna put those in the fire for about 30 to 40 minutes. We'll see. Never done this before, so we'll see. Find out what time works best.
Do you want to open one up and show
yeah,
us what's
no
going
worries.
on?
So I've just gotten like this kind of smaller sweet potatoes that I can find, and just wash them. Put like a few fork holes in them, a bit of oil, a bit of salt, hopefully, and then yeah, wrapped in about 2 layers of foil, and hopefully that will cook up nicely. And then we've also got nachos, so we're gonna plan to do those in the foil as well if everything goes to plan. You're looking at this and you're thinking, wow, this is so cinematic. Are we watching Francis Mullman cook over fire in the wilderness of Patagonia? No, we're actually just in Victoria, and to cook these sweet potatoes, what we want to do is we want the perfect fire condition, and we need coals for that.
Alright, so we've just shuffled the fire around a little bit, exposed some of the hot coals for Orit's magic to go down, and hopefully a monster feed for tonight, because I tell you what, we've worked up an appetite and a half.
Alright, so we got a clump nut of corn chips here, and then we're just gonna go and put some salsa. Then we're just gonna go with some beans, and then we just go on top with some cheese, and that's gonna go into the fire for about 10 minutes once we've wrapped it up with the foil. Take this over to the fire. It's 8:20 now, 8:30, should be ready. Alright, so we're just gonna unpack the nachos onto here. Looks beautiful. So here we go, we've got our nachos that have been cooking on the fire, some sour cream, jalapenos, tomato, avocado, and some lime to tie all those flavors together and to give it some brightness. And then we've also got some Mexican rice and the sweet potatoes, which are just about to be ready.
Oh, wow.
Oh my, right? You can't get it wrong.
Just here, we camped at the Low Saddle. We thought we'd check out these camps last night, but they were pretty average. So we pushed on, camped at the Low Saddle. We're going to continue along Mount Sunday Road all the way out, and then hit Jamison, cut across to Eildon and head home. So, don't know what we've got in store for us really. The map says this road has clay sections which can become impassable after rain. And lucky for us, we've had like no rain, so we better get started, eh?
We've had a lot of rain. We've had a lot of rain.
We've had a lot of rain, it's pretty wet.
It was raining before we got here. It was raining when we got here.
So it's not raining now. Disappointed we haven't seen any of this impassable track yet.
Are we close to where it says it is?
Well, it said it just generally for this whole section of track.
Something does sound warped. Like it sounds like something's robbing. I reckon I got a hernia from that last one.
So, what I think has happened, I initially thought it was the handbrake, because the shoes live in here for the handbrake, and it's really easy for mud to get in there and cause a lot of problems. But just feeling what's going on here is this is red hot, and I can feel that I've got an uneven wear pattern on here. So what that's leading me now to believe is either the pads are fully gone, worst case is the calipers seized, which is an absolute shocker. But everything's fixable.
Is that in the right way, the other one?
The other one's good. Yeah, this is why this was such a nightmare to go in. So what we've got Lochie doing here is teaching him the valuable life lesson on changing pads in calipers. It's an absolute shocker of a job. Or we're just making it look like a shocker of a job.
There was two things we were going to do. We were either going to put these back in and just wear down the disc and the pads to oblivion. Otherwise we were just going to actually try to mount this somewhere and have no brake to the back left. But the problem was there was really kind of nowhere safe to mount this.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to sacrifice the pads and the discs. Easy item, couple $100 fix. So I think that's the best way forward. Don't have to mount the caliper anywhere or try and break a line and
that was the risk.
and crimp it.
The risk in mounting this somewhere was that we would break a line, and that we don't want to do that because then we won't have any brakes at all. So
yep.
All right, we're gonna put this back together.
As always, the 5-minute job turned into about 2 hours.
Yeah.
We've had some lunch, car's back together now. Hopefully we've got all 4 brakes.
Yeah.
Get out of here before dark. And really we've explored like an absolute tiny segment of the Vic High Country, and mainly just because the tracks are closed.
Yeah.
And are constrained on time, but there's so much more that we've got planned to do, so
Yeah.
we'll be out here again soon.
As always, guys, like and subscribe. This is our 4th episode now, so if you hadn't seen the first 3, go check them out.